Black channel videos tier list. We're here with the scanlators himself. We got Jane. How we doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been trying to make sure I remember which chapter's which for this one. I can recognize them on sight, but I need to check the numbers usually.
Yeah, I got you. But yeah, we're basically just doing the chapters because he makes a video every every chapter pretty much. Yo, before we get into the tier list video with Jane or Orechan, I recommend y'all go check out the manga deck, especially if you haven't read Black Channel or don't know what it is. You can check out the manga decks. It'll be linked down below in the description, as well as obviously my manga channel. I've read nearly everything. At the time of recording this, little section, I still haven't read like the new chapters. There's like 5 new chapters that are all parts. There's like a lot of fucking panels in this, so it takes a long time to read. So I'll be getting that one done soon. So make sure to check out that out if you want to. I'll try to link the playlist in this little section of where I'm talking right now. So you should see it in the top right somewhere. But anyways, make sure to check out Jane, and shout out for coming on and doing this long ass fucking tier list with me, and hopefully we do more content in the future. Let's get right to the video. So it's not gonna be that hard to remember. But since it's alphabetical order, we're starting with Abare. That's relatively recent. That's the big bully guy. That was wait, is this
Yes,
like the
that is
Minecraft one,
Minecraft in
right?
real
Yeah,
life.
yeah, Minecraft in real life.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Blockcraft.
yeah. You gotta keep it, copyright free. Can't be doing that. But how do I feel about the chapter? I think it was like okay. I don't think it's like S nowhere near. So, I mean personally.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
I wouldn't put it. I'd put it maybe B because it's
Mm-hmm.
not a terrible video, but also there's a lot of videos with the premise of we played Minecraft in real life.
Yeah. Hell, there's like that whole guy that just does like the real life Minecraft stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With like this one, it also was just kind of like blow up the city again. So it wasn't really
Yeah,
super
he also
crazy.
did destroy the whole town.
Oh yeah. He just blew up the entire town, killing and terroristic acts. I mean that's a typical black video though, terrorism.
Yeah.
But I'll go B for Blackcraft. It seems
Yeah.
about right. Bare. And next one's pretty obvious. I feel like this one got to be a little higher because it's the introduction of the character
Yeah.
Akane from the what is it? It's like
Yeah, Akane from
oh Akane. Okay.
Kisaragi Station.
Yeah, Kisaragi Station. Yeah, this one I feel like definitely got to be at least an A or above, just due to the fact she's like basically an iconic character in the series so far. I'd say outside of Black and Satoshi.
Yeah, since probably she's probably the first recurring character
Mhm.
introduced.
Okay.
Besides Ichi-chan, but she doesn't count because she's just there to be Satoshi's crush.
Yeah, even though like he actively knows she does not like him. They gotta
She
see it.
doesn't do anything. Akane does everything.
Yeah, I mean hell, she was in the big ol' like universal or multi-universal like fight thing that he set up that had like totally not
Oh yeah,
Goku in it.
breaking the wall.
Yeah, breaking the wall. Yeah, that
Yes,
was
not Goku.
yeah, not Goku. Your typical isekai light novel or novel protagonist, of course. That was a crazy chapter. It was a crazy. I will not lie. Those were great.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite arcs to work on, and I will say, while we were working on it in the translation notes, we did just call them what characters they blatantly were. We
Makes
just said
sense.
like, okay, and Goku does this, Doraemon does this, and we
Mhm.
just we just did it like that
Yeah,
because I hadn't checked what their actual names were romanized as.
I got you. I got you. But yeah, that was crazy, especially at like the very end where like Black literally like goes it like talks to us and tells us to like rip the page out.
Yeah,
That is fire. That's actually
yeah, that
crazy.
was. Someone in the comments said it was like Captain Underpants, and I have to agree. That was
Yeah,
a very Captain Underpants moment.
that that was very like that wasn't even fourth wall. That was literally just like yo, tear this guy out of the story. Get this guy out of here, bro. And I think you told me that was actually like the author, right? That was in the series. He put himself
Yeah,
in there.
those are
Okay. Yeah, those are
Yeah, I've
interviews.
seen interviews with the author that is just pictures of Kiseichi.
Yeah, he's canon his own series by by just eliminating
Yeah,
himself.
I mean, he did name Satoshi after himself. His name is Satoshi
Ah,
Kiseichi.
yeah, I saw that. I think I saw that on Twitter that his name's Satoshi, but makes sense. But yeah, Akane definitely has to be an A tier, at least bare minimum for sure.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Akane, like,
Uh,
needs A tier.
Yeah, Akane.
Oh, we're on episode 0 next up.
Yeah. Uh, Black's first video. I think self-explanatory. S tier.
Yeah, we kind of gotta put it there. He exposed God.
Yeah,
He made a call-out post for God.
he literally made YouTube as well. He made that.
Yeah, he made YouTube.
He made
And
multiversal
he
YouTube.
call out God.
Yeah, he called out God, made multiversal YouTube. He did the first ever live stream, pretty much. And he had the how many views he had? Like trillions of views? A ridiculous amount.
Like trillions or billions or something.
You. Not even I mean technically physically possible because he has multiple fucking dimensions he's going through. So makes sense.
Yeah, he's got the heavens and he's got the underworld and
Yeah.
he's got Earth.
Yeah, everyone just has like the ability to watch YouTube. that was just a great chapter because that's I think I even got a comment about like don't ever talk about God like that or some crazy shit. I'm like, it's not my fault, bro. I didn't do that. I think I had something like
Bro,
that, bro.
you were not the one writing the blasphemy.
Yeah, bro. I that's not me. I didn't say this. I'm retelling, But yeah, that was crazy. I didn't expect first off, I didn't even expect Black to be an angel, bro. He just seems like just a very not nice guy sometimes. But
Yeah, I know the part of how he met Camera-chan caught a lot of people off guard.
yeah, he's just a demon. He's a demon guy,
Little imp.
Yeah, a little imp that
He's a little guy.
Yeah, he goes from that to like an absolute mecha, bro. Like, yeah, where do you hide all that, bro? How do you compact that into that? That's pretty cool with Camera-chan for sure. And next you have Doki. I think this is like the gamer kid, right?
This is the prankster kid.
Oh yeah, okay. I know that there's the gamer guy. It's like I don't know. Some of these are kind of forgettable. Not gonna lie. Some.
Yeah, Doki was.
Yeah.
Doki's video was just kind of like it's a good video if you hate prank YouTubers.
Yeah, understandable, but it's just like he's a little child, so it's not even that like crazy prank videos,
He's like 10.
Yeah, he's like half of the people that Black be putting under contract are like 10, which is crazy. No supervision. No ability to read
we see
this.
it a lot. He just kind of follows Satoshi to school sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
why isn't anyone asking who that is?
Yeah, they can see him. Like he's a physical thing. He goes to school with him. He's just in there. He's just in the class. He's chilling. Teacher doesn't
He
care.
eats school lunch with
Yeah,
Satoshi.
like teacher doesn't care.
Like, who gave him a lunch?
He looks the part, I guess. Somehow, this demonic being looks like a little kid, bro. Here, I guess. But yeah,
Grown ass man.
grown ass demon man, bro. But Doki, honestly, I feel like him, like he unfortunately falls into like the lower category, just because it's like kind of meh,
I think D, honestly,
D.
because it's not like a terrible one, but it's also just a kind of forgettable chapter, like you said.
Yeah, I don't think there's I'm trying to think of like what a straight F is on this, because like I don't know if there's a straight F. But there might be.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because like, what's can be that bad? What can be that bad? I'm just trying to think. I mean, I think I have like some one that might be slightly up there. Because like, how does he make a video of that? But I'm just trying to think about it. But next is the dragon cooking one. I think this is like the most recent one I think I read, right? Where it was like the Christmas special that I'm super late on.
That's the last one.
Yeah.
Before BT, and I know you were waiting for me to finish that before you read that.
I say like I'm gonna read all that. It's gonna take like an hour. Abby reading Black Channel. Because I did yeah, I did breaking the wall. That took like how long was that? Like an hour or something? Something crazy like that.
That was an hour. I remember that.
Yeah, like I say that this is 5. That was like 4 chapters. This is about to be like 6, I think, right? There's like 6 chapters.
This is like This is like 5 chapters, and also one of them is a double-length chapter.
Bro. Yeah, this is about to be like an hour and a half video, bro. I'll do it. I don't care.
At least the payoff would be worth it, wink.
Yeah. Wink. Yeah. But dragon cooking. I mean, honestly, I was not expecting it to go from like to them like just straight cooking a dragon. I honestly didn't think that was gonna what the chapter was gonna be. Especially like the last one, I thought it was just gonna be a regular Christmas special or some shit. I'm trying to remember what happened outside of like them just like frying the dragon. What happened at the beginning? What the
They went fishing in a portal to the
Oh,
underworld's ocean.
yeah,
And
okay.
Satoshi fished up the 3 different kinds of beef dragon.
Yeah, and then
I
like
don't even
yeah,
remember
didn't Black
which
say
kind
like,
of
oh,
beef.
didn't Black say like, oh, you're not gonna get nothing, bro. Didn't
Yeah,
it
it
was
was like,
kind of
oh
like
yeah, you're gonna get like a minnow.
yeah, it was like, it was like kind of building up to like, oh yeah, he's gonna get the most like atrocious thing you could possibly pull out of this, and that's what he does. Yeah, pretty much, or one of the most atrocious things. But yeah, that was a very interesting one.
If I recall, that was also parodying some kind of like fishing arcade game in
Yeah.
Japan that
Okay.
actually did print out cards for you, but I do
Oh.
not remember what it was called.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm 100% would not know about that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, that's
It
fair.
was an interesting chapter. I don't think it was, like the greatest one they made per se. So I
Yeah,
mean, go ahead.
it was like it was another mid-level one, but
Yeah.
I am a little bit biased because I had a lot of fun on the sound effects in that one.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably say like CB for sure, because I
Yeah,
think it was
I
definitely
think
better
I
than
think
Doki.
C, and if we find something that fits more in C, we can just move it.
Yeah. It was just definitely better than this one for sure. The Doki video for
Yeah,
sure.
better than
Oh
Doki.
yeah, without a doubt. And now
Better
speaking of
than Kid Named
Ichi-chan,
Frank.
yeah, speaking of
Oh
Ichi-chan,
god, Ichi-chan.
this is the one where like she got basically outed as not liking Satoshi at all. This is when I cut
I
all interest in the character.
I gotta say, I think this one's an A tier. Just because it's a really funny chapter.
Yeah, I mean I agree. It's just like damn. Well, Satoshi, not she doesn't like you, Satoshi.
The
Just you got to think about that.
first thing we see of Satoshi is him getting fucking heartbroken.
Yo, like the thing that Satoshi does is she throws his camera away, to be like, oh man, I gotta leave now. I don't
Yeah,
know.
she like throws his charger away, and it's like, oh
Oh
my
yeah,
god, I'm so
charger.
sorry. My mom just texted me,
Yeah, it's like
and
yo,
like,
ghost.
she didn't. She didn't.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Like Ichi's just like there just to be like the crush, even though like she ain't probably gonna like talk to anybody from this school, realistically. I don't
I
know.
think
Ichi's
she has one. She has one friend who has a name in the manga. The rest of her friends don't have names.
damn. That sucks. I mean, like, I
I
mean,
I believe the only girl she's friends with who has a name is Koibana-san,
oh, I don't even remember
who
her to be
was
honest.
very like on like 2 pages
Oh,
in
makes
the
sense.
Isekai chapter.
Makes sense. Because just like, yeah, she just has like, like no name friends, bro. It's kind of like, and also Ichi's just a son of a. Ichi's
Well,
cool
yeah, like
for
her
that.
name, her literal full name is number 1 princess
That makes sense.
in English.
I see. Yeah, yeah, she's about right. That adds up. That adds up. The math is mathing there. But yeah, this is the manga guy, Imaichi or whatever his name was. I think this is the manga guy.
Imaichi, yes.
Oh yeah, this is the guy that they basically gave them the ability to write a manga or make a manga, right? And he abused it. Yeah, I think a lot of Black's videos are just people just abusing their power. Like that's really all it is.
Yeah.
But
So this one, I like this one
mhm.
because I think it's extremely funny to start a new manga series serialized in the magazine and then immediately make a chapter about how much working for that magazine fucking sucks.
I don't even think I caught that exactly, but it's like yeah yeah I bet that would be funny, bro, to do because
Yeah,
just
because he gets serialized in Koro Koro, which is
mhm.
the magazine that Black Channel runs in.
Yeah, and then this is like oh this shit sucks.
Like 4 chapters in, and KCG's like, man, this blows. I need to make a self-insert that's named me but worse.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like it would suck to do that. And they won't know though.
It probably does.
I mean, again, they got that weekly schedule. They have to get it in like in a week, bro. Like that's what I'm hearing. They gotta do that all that week.
Well,
I guess
monthly.
it depends. Yeah,
Monthly
yeah,
for Core.
yeah. It depends on like the serialization. Yeah, like some do it weekly, some do it monthly. How some do it quarterly. Black Clover. Fucking Black Clover, bro. I hate this. They really hold that series. Fucking hate this.
The
shit.
lesser BC.
Yeah, that fucking Black Clover getting hoed, bro. Quarterly is crazy. But I might actually, I'd say like this is like a CB. I'd say that.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's a solid starter chapter.
Yeah, I feel like this one's probably like, you know, one of the better ones because we actually got to see, you know, this guy, because like he was like, I don't know, he was just getting like, you know, kind of hoed by the actual like serialization, and then he got it, then he got what he wanted, and he was like, I could do it even better, and then sells out. So I mean,
he sells out and then gets so lazy that his art just degrades into scribbles.
Pretty much. Yeah, he's like, you know, what's wrong with my manga? Why does no one like it? It's just terrible. It's like, yeah, I know. It's just like stick figure drawings and shit. Pretty much makes sense. No one wants to read that. But yeah, that was a pretty good chapter. Really good chapter to like, you know, enjoy. I guess I'd say. Oh, it's this weird ass one, Krampus. I forgot about. I only remember like the
Krampus, who they call Black Santa for some reason.
Yeah, like that's not the same. That's not the same at all.
I wanted to change it to Krampus, but there's a few pages that make it impossible for me to do that, so I had to keep it Black Santa.
I see. Yeah, it's like this just doesn't like I don't know. It's like Black Santa just kind of didn't make sense, but I mean I get it. I get what they're trying to do. But I mean Krampus don't do gifts, bro. Krampus, you know, he murdered people. Or something.
I did some research on Krampus and like the details of the legend for this just to verify they didn't mean Krampus. And what they say about Black Santa doesn't line up with Krampus, so I was like, okay, I guess they're doing like a weird fictionalized, like sensationalized version of him for the magazine.
Yeah, because I know Krampus is just not like he don't help kids. He's like the guy I don't like Christmas. He like one of those guys, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, fuck Santa. Fuck that guy. Don't be nice. But yeah. This one was just crazy because it's just like, what the hell were they going here for, bro? Just like,
I don't know, but
it was
the ending is extremely funny.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna throw it in B because it's just like it's just a weird chapter because it's just like it just came out of like nowhere.
Weird. It's weird, but it's extremely funny to end on Black going, oh yeah, I wonder who the evil spirit in your house is.
Oh yeah, it's like, you got a evil spirit in here. Anyways. I don't know, like, Satoshi just be getting, like, so just hoed by Black. He doesn't help for shit. He only help if he's making content, bro. Like, that's really him. I mean, Black for the grind, I guess. The YouTube grind. Even though he has trillions of views, he's good. He's chilling, bro.
Yeah.
Like
you have all of the underworld subscribed to you.
Yeah, you have quite literally enough, bro. But I'm gonna keep making this dumbass content, bro. I'm gonna keep manipulating children into signing these contracts. Let's go.
Yeah, especially this child I decided I want to be friends with. Satoshi, who only has 2 subscribers.
Yeah, like, Satoshi hasn't got nothing. Like, he be featured in the videos, and then he gets nothing.
He starts with 2 subscribers, and I'm assuming one is Black. I want to know who the other one is.
Who's subscribing to this guy, bro? Like, really? Yo,
because it doesn't count you as a subscriber.
Yeah. Or it could be alt. It could be an alt account. Could be.
He made an alt to be his own first sub.
Probably. I mean, oh yeah, like what is it? What did he make? What did Satoshi make? Eating 3 bowls of rice. Wow.
Oh shit, you know who the other subscriber probably is? It's probably Shirato.
Oh yeah, it's like this guy right here, right? like the god or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Shirato Demi.
Yeah, like that would make sense because he likes Satoshi in terms of like, you know, he likes observing him and shit. That would make sense. That would make sense. That would also make sense that he'd be his first sub because, you know, he probably was already aware of him before Black was, so that makes sense. I see it.
Yeah, we do see him watching Satoshi.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're on
yeah, my bad.
SCP something, the little witch girl.
Yeah, the little witch girl. Crazy chapter. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Black just like befriends a little girl while, you know, the SCP Foundation was hunting her down. And then she just erases the Earth and, you know, everything else, and then, you know, kills Black, but he just comes back because he knew that she was gonna be like, oh, I miss Black now. Okay.
Yeah,
on?
that's a lot of trust to put into a child you just met.
Yeah. I mean, but Black's a weird guy, bro. He just know.
Yeah.
Crazy. I honestly, just for the crazy chapter, I gotta kind of put it in B because just like, yeah, and then she just never shows up again. Except, like, didn't she show up?
Yeah,
did she show up again? I'm trying to remember.
She does not.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say like.
I will say this is one of the more obscure SCPs that shows up in the series, and I'm still not entirely sure why he picked her, but
yeah,
she's here.
Yeah, because like I didn't even know it was an SCP, to be honest. Outside of like the fact that the SCP Foundation was hunting her, bro. That's all I knew. I don't really be like, you know, looking into the SCP stuff like that. I know obviously like Shy Guy and stuff like that. I know that, but I didn't know like that one was like Little Witch Girl was a SCP until like this chapter.
I grew up on the SCP wiki, so I already knew most of the SCPs that appear in here. We'll get to the Japanese only SCP that shows up in the series later, but not that one. That was the only one I didn't know.
I see. I didn't even. Yeah, I honestly didn't expect them to do SCP stuff, to be honest. That was just random when like Shy Guy showed up and I didn't realize, you know, that happened. And I also got a lot of views on YouTube when I read that chapter. Like this manga got infiltrated by the SCP Foundation or some Federation or some shit. The hicks for the views.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you got the keyword in.
Yes, sir, bro. And subscribe. Anyway. What is it? It's Mirai. Yeah, the know-it-all. Yeah, Mirai.
The future.
Yeah, then like she goes from know-it-all to actual know-it-all. And then forgets it.
I'm gonna say I didn't like this one much because I couldn't follow her reasoning behind anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Why are you helping everybody, bro? And then you get mad about it. Like, what?
I don't know why she was trying to get Satoshi to fail in the first place. She was just mad he wasn't listening to her.
Yeah, it's like no one else listened to her.
Why had to ruin his life about it?
It's like my thing about that is like no one else listened to her, and it was just Satoshi that was the problem. Like the guy that was gonna be like a future, you know, football star, soccer star, whatever, right? Whatever you want to call it. He just didn't care. He was like, yo, whatever, and she was just like, okay. Yeah. But Satoshi, stop fucking gaming, bro. How dare you? You're like, what? And
then there's Yuto, who like it ends up drifting away from all his friends because he's studying too hard, and he doesn't care either. He's like, no, I can't hang out. I have to study for this test.
Yeah, it's like some guy's literally gonna like, you know, probably die of depression in the future. But fuck Satoshi, stop gaming. I don't care if you become like a successful YouTuber when you're 30 or 40 or whatever, however old you were. I don't care. Stop gaming. Stop doing. It's like.
And Oda over there is gonna have a gamer moment get canceled.
Yeah. I mean, I thought like the possible futures were pretty interesting, but like, you know, yeah, her motivation was kind of weird. Like, why are we singling out Satoshi of all people? Like, yeah, we get it, bro. We know Satoshi gonna fail for a while, bro. We get it. But like, damn, there's
also there's a YouTube episode loosely based on this chapter, and I watched it. Her reasoning is she kind of likes Satoshi, which is even stupider than the chapter's reasoning.
I don't know. It's just like, well, okay. What is it, because she didn't see anybody with Satoshi in the future? Like,
I don't know. Mirai was just kind of a very weak chapter, honestly.
Yeah, like, I don't know. She just kind of like shows up, and she just kind of shows up and like, you know, it's very annoying, and then leaves. Honestly, this is probably in the D tier
She
too.
she should go with Daki.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
probably put it below because at least like Doc, you can actually like understand. You can understand it at
Yeah,
least somewhat.
Daki's motivation was it's funny.
It's funny, bro. It's just a prank, man. What the fuck you talking about?
It's a prank, bro.
Yeah, it's a prank. But now we got Oda. Now we got the cancel culture, bro.
Now we got Oda.
Yeah, bro. I mean, his
We got
chapters
the
though.
world's best
Yeah, the world's best
world's
gamer.
5th best gamer.
Yep. I mean, I'm trying to recall the chapter, to be honest. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
what
this
he
is
does.
chapter 3. It's a while ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall what the hell he does in this chapter, because like I at least like, I mean, some of these are recent. I'm not gonna lie, some of these are recent. Some of these are memorable. But what does Oda do? I know he games, and then he wants to be the best gamer, and then I'm trying to.
He plays Fortnite basically, which is Fortnite here. He plays Fortnite, and he lied to his school about beating Ninja, who is called Nunja.
Oh yeah, okay.
In a game. And everyone now thinks he's the best Fortnite gamer ever. And he's lying about it the whole time. So
Yeah.
Black is like, hey, do you want to play games at school instead of studying after the teacher yells at him?
Yeah, I think okay. I'm starting to remember this now. Yeah, this is definitely kind of a weaker chapter for sure. But I do get it. I do get it. But it's just like, yeah, weaker chapter, bro.
Ninja cameo is pretty fucking funny though.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like,
especially because she didn't know how to draw him.
Yeah, he just did whatever he wanted. You know, this resemblance, bro. It took inspiration.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I'd say DC.
Yeah, D tier is kind of turning into solid, but this series gets insane. So
yeah, like there's better chapters. There's better chapters, I'd say.
It's way crazier chapters to go.
Yeah, like if you're not doing anything like super crazy, bro, I don't want to hear it, bro. To be honest, like no disrespect,
you gotta make it devilish.
Yeah, it gotta be devilish because like yeah, all these guys basically just got humbled pretty much, and they were like, oh okay, bet, and I was just like, yeah. Which the next one was crazy. Otherworld. So yes, Satoshi got sent to another world.
Yes, the other world.
Isekai, bro, pretty much for a little bit. And some guy started chasing them, and it ended up just being like, yo guys, you trying to get out? Like he ended up being a normal guy.
Yeah, like it turns out Satoshi tripped and fell and passed out, and this was all in his head.
Yeah.
And the guy was trying to wake him up, and Black almost accidentally killed him, and then he's like, well, maybe if I killed that guy, you would have never woken up, but we'll never know.
We'll never know. Well, I don't know, but
and Satoshi's like, what the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell, bro? Yeah, like you gotta be doing stuff like this if you're not like like without a doubt. I'd say,
yeah.
I don't.
It is really funny that he snuck into Ichi-chan's room.
Yeah, it is very funny.
Why did he do this?
He just did it. He was like, I gotta if I'm gonna do it one time, it's gotta be now. That's the only time it's ever gonna happen.
He like comments on how nice it smells too.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm like,
insane.
dude, are you like a little freak or something?
Yeah, probably. Like it's a matter of time, bro. It's a matter of time. I'd probably say like either low B or high C for sure. Because like I feel like this was definitely like Wait, go ahead. What are you thinking? I should ask that first.
I think C.
Okay, understandable. Cause like it's not like not really a lot of stuff happened. It was just kind of they were getting chased around and they were scared, or at least Satoshi was scared and Black almost killed him. It's kind of like that, I'd say.
Yeah.
But it was way more than like this guy lying about being a
way
pro
more
gamer.
Than playing Fortnite.
Yeah, way better than Fortnite, bro. So I'd say that, yeah, that's a lot better. I'm trying to remember what happened in this guy's chapter. Shikai, like Shikai.
This is chapter 1. That is Nagura.
Oh,
that is Nagura you have there, who is the bully.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's kind of, I refer to it like the pilot chapter.
Okay.
Because it was. There's a backstory to that chapter. It was run in the magazine as part of a contest.
Okay.
The winner of the contest would get serialized, and they won the contest. So that is basically a pilot version of Black Channel, and that's why Shike looks like Satoshi but isn't Satoshi.
Okay. I mean, all right. I guess we kind of have to, put it higher because, of its significance, I think we kind of have to do that.
Yeah, and also it is just a good chapter on its own.
Yeah. I'll toss it up in B for A, its significance, and like it was a decent chapter. It got me to keep reading it.
Yeah.
I remember it got me to keep reading. I read the first chapter and I was like, okay. And then would you find me off the first or the second chapter? Would you find me off of? Like which one?
I think I found you on the third or so, because I do occasionally search on YouTube to see if like anyone else has started translating the YouTube videos, and I ended up running into your channel.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, how did you find my channel? Okay, that's how. Okay, you just found me because you were looking up something. Okay, makes sense. Surprised though, I wasn't expecting you to just find it randomly. Cause like I started reading this shit off of. Okay, go ahead.
It is not very often that searching Black Channel in English actually gives me content related to Black Channel.
And then it's just me reading it, bro. It's just me reading it out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You just refresh one time. Oh.
Yeah, but it was cool.
Yeah. I mean, appreciate, you know, checking out the channel. I do appreciate that. That is a, very funny coincidence, I guess, that happened. But yeah, it's like Black Channel pretty cool so far. I can't wait to check out BT, and then sit there for an hour and read it.
Yeah, sit there for an hour.
Yeah. Shirato, part 1 and 2.
Oh boy, Shirato.
So part 1.
So the first Shirato video is my friend the stalker.
Yeah, he be stalking him in the first one, and then this one, cause this is the one where he were they doing? Okay, no, the second one was fake miracles. Okay, first one he was just like following him a lot. He was coincidentally coming into contact with Satoshi, right? That was what was happening. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, just acts somehow knowing quite a lot about Satoshi and things they quote unquote had in common.
Yeah. And
then Black pulls out like, I found all your cameras. That's how you knew, isn't it? And he has like footage of Satoshi telling Black he's an only child.
Insane work, bro. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I did like Shirato. The fact that he was just like we met him as a god, and then he just shows up. That's crazy. Oh, did we meet him as a god first or after?
We met him as Shirato first, and then as
god,
White.
He also does
people don't believe me when I say there's also a White in this series.
there's a white version, like a YouTuber, or it's just like a guy.
Shirato's god form is named White.
Oh, I didn't even fucking realize. But I mean, makes sense. The opposite, even though technically that's what Black was also of the white before, I guess, if you want to say it like that. He was also up there nearing godhood by being near God and shit.
Well,
but
he wasn't God. He was
nearing God.
White.
He was near God.
White came afterwards.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess we're gonna I don't know if we're gonna find out, but is Shirato just another god, or just a god that just
Shirato is a disguise for White.
Oh, okay. I guess I meant White. Is White just another god in the series, or is it a dude that just took up being god after God got shunned and shit?
He took up being god.
Okay.
Took his place.
Okay, I thought so. Okay, it was just it was either that or he's just another dude just being god, I guess. But it makes sense. New god makes sense. But Shirato the Stalker part 1, I feel like it's probably at least bare minimum of a C, because introduction to Shirato.
Yeah.
I do feel like Fake Miracles is a little bit better than Stalker. I do feel
I think Fake Miracles should go a little bit above Stalker.
Yeah, for sure. I'll probably put, I feel like this is either I'm trying to think. It's I don't really know where I'd put this one, because I feel like it's good, but it's kind of just hey man, I like you, can I be friends? At the end of the day, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
I'll just, what are you thinking? I should probably ask that.
I do agree with B.
Okay.
But the thing is, I think that would also put Fake Miracles in A, and I'm not sure if it's that good.
True. Okay, let's do this then. I mean, we could probably put this a little higher. I'm not gonna lie, a little higher.
Yeah.
Because I do like Little Witch Girl probably a little bit more than Fake Miracles. Because Fake Miracles was just we're gonna make better content to you, Black. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Fake Miracles was just entirely about Black having the most insane read on Shirato you've ever seen.
It was just like, you're sus, bro. Why you want to be friends with this guy? Why do you gotta be friends with this guy of all people, bro? Satoshi? Really?
It is a little interesting that Shirato tries to drive him and Black apart.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I guess he does know that Black's like a devil, or like part devil, I guess, because he's technically not one. But he does know that, but it's like kind of weird.
Like, the thing is, like, he's technically not wrong trying to separate the human boy from the demon.
Yeah, but it's just like, what would he gain out of it, separating them? It's like what I'm trying to think. It's like, I get it, because like, you know, like realistically speaking, yeah, that's kind of weird what Black's doing. But then again, why would Shirato or White want to do
White doing way weirder shit to Satoshi?
Oh yeah. It's like stalking him, lying to it. I mean, he's doing this clashes of the weirdos pretty much. This really is the weirdos, the people that won't leave Satoshi alone. This was the clash of that chapter, bro. It's interesting. I wonder what Shirato's like whole thing is, like why he wanted to like break them up as a duo in the first place. But I guess we either won't know, or he doesn't care to tell. He doesn't care to tell it, I guess. Because like Shirato or White has shown up again, right? Like he's just been like chilling in the background.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
He is in future chapters that will take me a very long time to get to.
Chop, let's go. Let's go. I want to see it again. But yeah, I mean, Shirato's chapters were pretty cool. At least, you know, Fake Miracles.
We'll go crank out 25 chapters for.
Yeah, sure, bro. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess we can move on to Shoutani, right? That's his name, right?
Yeah, Shotani.
Oh yeah, this guy
This one was a weird one.
He was kind of just petty. I'm not gonna lie. This guy kind of just petty chapter.
Yeah.
He was just kind of like, this guy better than me. I don't like it. I'm a fake being better for a while.
Well, I guess like his motivation is just, I want to play baseball, but they always put me on the bench.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I finally get to play baseball, yay!
And then
oh no, new people are joining my team.
Yeah, Shoutani showed up. Yeah. It's so funny that
Shotani.
Yeah, Shoutani showed up, and then it was just better than him in every way. It was just like,
this was
starter right there. That's a starter. And then he got benched again.
It was really hard to get this across in the chapter because it's not really obvious in English. But the reason the team is called the Tanis is because each and every player's name ends with Tani.
I see. That's pretty funny. That's why Shoutani got up there, bro.
Yeah, we got Shotani, Chotani, Ichitani, Nitani.
Okay. I honestly, I mean, it makes sense he wanted to play baseball, but it's just like he was just kind of petty. Like at least in like through a little bit of it, it's just kind of pettiness, which you know, which makes sense. He's like, you want to be better than this guy that's better than you. And blatantly.
But also, what did he expect Missing Knight to do about the other teammates?
Yeah.
Like, did he expect him to go kill him or something?
Yeah, like, you know, like clearly it was something crazy enough for Black to be like, nah, we're not doing that.
He's like, you told him to attack instead of defend, and it's like,
whoa.
Attack them?
Yeah,
like with your spear?
Yeah, like that as like murder them, bro. Like, you know, mutilate. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What exactly are we doing? But I don't. Shoutani's chapter was like okay.
Yeah.
I guess like the premise and like, you know, why is kind of interesting. It's like
the devil tool in the chapter is also pretty interesting.
Yeah, like the knight, that's actually pretty cool because like so like that immediately puts it above D. I feel like at least with the knight, I do feel like that's better.
Yeah.
I'll probably just put it low C because I feel like that's like, like it's just like it just barely gets across because like if this chapter didn't have like the knight in it, it probably would have just been like weak. It probably would have been down there with like, you know, Oda and shit. Yeah. But the knight was pretty
And now we're on Shy Guy.
Shy Guy 1 and 2, but we'll just do first one. This is the one where it's like the first one was like, you know, first encounter. The second one's just like Black's literally just farming Satoshi.
The second one is he chases Satoshi for 10 hours straight.
Yeah, it's literally just farming Satoshi, bro. The first one was pretty cool because it was actually like, yo, what the hell? Because like, Shy Guy was the first one that showed up, the SCP, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Shy Guy is the first SCP to show up in the series,
Yeah.
and it definitely sets a tone for the rest of the series.
Yeah, it got a little darker after like Shy Guy showed up, just a little bit. I don't know about like, he hasn't like went fully into it, but he definitely turned it a little darker after Shy Guy showed up, just a little bit.
Yeah.
And obviously the SCP is gonna be like I don't know how big of an influence they're gonna have, but like clearly it's like a decent like influence for sure to like be continuously dropping them in here. So I mean, Shy Guy was pretty cool, and also Black knew him.
Yeah, I do have an argument for placing it in A.
Okay, let's hear it.
People in universe are under the impression that SCPs are fictional.
So like Shy Guy just shows up.
If he posted an actual video of an actual SCP, that'd be insane.
Yeah.
But he didn't post it because if you see Shy Guy's face, you die.
Yeah, because like he just has like a recording of it, and like he just like, I can't do that.
He just kept it so he could fuck with Satoshi.
Yeah, it's like he just has the video just be like, remember the days where you got chased by Shy Guy? That's crazy, bro. I remember that. And we did it again when
Orechan, go shove this in Satoshi's face again.
Yeah, it's like that's what he does in here. That's what he does every.
Yeah.
But the first one, I mean, I feel like the first one, I think it's arguably an A tier because it's like it was kind of just like out of left field because I wasn't expecting like SCPs to show up at all. I was expecting this to be like an episodic, just haha funny series. I mean, it's still haha funny, but it's just more like, whoa.
It's still haha funny.
Yeah, it's still haha funny, but like
and
Shy Guy.
I guess for like an English audience, SCP-096-098 showing up is kind of the turning point, but I'd say that Kisaragi Station was technically the turning point because that's just like a 4chan creepypasta that they used.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was I heard it was like something.
Yeah, it's literally.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the original text was all in Japanese and on a Japanese version of 4chan, so not a lot of Kisaragi Station stuff reaches us. So, like, if you're reading through it, SCP-098 is kind of the first point where you go, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I thought like the Kisaragi Station was just like, because like obviously I've heard of like things similar to that, because like I've never heard of like Kisaragi Station like exactly. But like there's obviously been things like similar to like the Kisaragi Station, obviously. So like I was like, okay, this makes sense. Yeah. This made sense to me because like I could process. I was like, okay, yeah, it's cool. And then Shy Guy was like, whoa, why is this here, bro?
Kisaragi is a pretty simple concept, and I will say, being a web horror buff as a teenager definitely helps a lot with translating this.
All the Jeff the Killers and shit. I remember those. Then didn't pay attention to half of it.
Oh, the SCPs.
Oh yeah, I hated the fact you remember Slenderman and all that shit, right? I do hate that like one of the Slenderman like events happened in my state. I hate those people, bro. Why'd you do that, bro? Why'd you do that? Fuck y'all, bro.
Oh, like the kids
like
attacked each other.
Yeah, it's like, why over here? Spend a bad example, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. You can't believe that shit.
Yeah.
Can't be doing that over here, but Shy Guy 2. Okay, I guess we could technically say this would be lower just because it's really just clip farming at this point. It's really just clip farming.
Yeah, boys farming content faster than the actual YouTube channel can.
Yeah, dead ass, bro. They were like, Black just farmed the hell out of Satoshi with him running away from Shy Guy for 10 hours. It's still funny.
It was funny.
I mean, like,
it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny, but it was just like, this is what it is. Like, let's just keep it a buck. Black was clip farming. He was clip farming on his own platform that he created. Trillions of views, by the way. Googleplex amount of views, probably.
I feel like the series doesn't address the fact he made YouTube enough.
Yeah, he was just like it's just there. He just gonna act like he
just kind of happens.
Yeah, it's just there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it, bro. Yeah, it's like he just be clip farming on his own platform, getting an exorbitant amount of views. I mean, he doesn't need money, so he probably doesn't even have monetization on, to be honest, because he can just do whatever he wants anyway.
I mean, He does buy things off Underzone all the time.
I mean, he like let's be honest, like Black's
That's
probably
where he gets his devil tools.
yeah, Black's probably already like a fucking I don't even know how much money he'd have, bro. He'd have an exuberant amount, bro. Too many, too much.
I don't even know if you have to pay money on Underzone. They don't really explore it a lot.
Yeah, they just like, yeah, we have it. We can give it to you. Like it's like a black market pretty much.
Yeah. He did get a shit ton of the gaming hammers in the Minecraft chapter.
True,
like that was a lot.
Like everyone got one. Like basically his entire class got one. Yeah. Wow, okay. But it's like, yeah, he must be swimming in it, right? Swimming in the cash, bro, for sure. Like, no, I mean, like, again, like, what currency would he use is the question. Because, like, I don't think he uses, like, human money. That would make a lot of sense. He wouldn't use that. He would definitely have, like, either some devil money or some, like, angel money. Or some currency in that form. So it's like, it also might just not be even, like, a physical, like, you know, actual, you know, currency as well. It could just be like something that he just has. I don't know, it's weird. So I mean, I doubt we're gonna like go any deep into that. He
does remark at one point that he doesn't get why humans would be worried about stealing things.
Oh, because they just have, I mean, he has
in the Otherworld one, Satoshi's like, wait, I gotta pay for the food we got, and he's like, you're paying money? There's nobody here.
Yeah, that is for steal, bro. Just steal. I mean, it's probably also just like he also just has a pocket dimension. Just like he just be pulling shit out at random, bro. So it kind of makes sense that he'd be like, "Oh, worry about people stealing your shit? What are you talking about?" Oh, we don't got that, Black. That's probably why. I want my stuff. But yeah, it's like Black's just a weird guy, bro. Yeah, so it's like he's way more than just like a demon or a fucking angel, bro. It's kind of weird. Like he be doing a lot of things that I feel like he shouldn't be able to do for like what like he's been described as. It's kind of weird what he's been like labeled as.
Yeah, there is,
I don't know, something different around
I'd say the Black operates on the rule of funny. He can do whatever's funniest in any situation.
Yeah, cause it's like if he's an angel, like, cause obviously he was a high-ranked angel. I forgot exactly, like, wasn't he like a biblically named angel at one point?
He was Seraphim B.
Okay.
He was not one of the biblically named ones, but there were biblically named ones.
Yeah, it's like, so he's able to do all this, but there was like biblically named angels existing where he was, and he was still technically stronger than them. Or he was doing shit that they weren't able to do. It's kind of weird, bro. Kind of weird.
He beat their ass into the ground between pages.
Exactly.
That's what happened to them.
Exactly. What do you got? What happened? Black's just like an abnormality, bro. That's what he is, bro.
Like, that's why the SCP Foundation wants him.
Oh yeah, cause it's just like we gotta contain this guy, but you can't. That's the problem. Even though like Black can't. I don't even know like Black's been beat before, but not like, you know, fully enough to like, you know, for him to be like taken by the SCP Foundation at any time like that. I don't.
Yeah.
Because like he obviously can lose, but not lose that bad. So. Okay. Yeah. Continue. Stop sign. My bad. We were going. We were continuing. Signal sign.
That is symbol
sign.
Sign.
Yeah.
And let me check what number this is on the chapter.
I do. Something.
I have MangaDex open right now, so I can go check.
I'm trying to think, cause like
I wanted to cross-reference.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
This is SCP 910.
Oh,
JP.
another. Okay, yeah. Like actually, yeah, it makes sense, cause like whenever it's like an SCP, he usually does like the start where Black's like sitting like in some like, you know, thing to talk about the SCP Foundation. He usually starts it off like that when it's an SCP chapter, so that makes sense. This one basically does like. You basically like have like it's like the laws happen, whatever, like, you know, whatever is on the sign that happens or whatever.
Yeah.
So like stop sign.
Yeah, the sign is sentient.
Yeah.
And it can change itself at will. Whatever happens is whatever's on the sign is what happens in real life. So like if it says no photography, camera tran, camera record.
Yeah.
If it says Rocky Hill, the ground moves.
Cool. I like it. But like, I mean, obviously this has to be better than D. I think that's like the baseline. Yeah. You gotta easily better be than D. Because like I don't think there's F, but like you gotta be astronomically garbage to be an F. Which like I don't think Black Channel has like any bad chapters, like terribly garbage chapters. So at least I think so. What do you think?
I vote C for this one
Mm-hmm.
just because it's one of the weaker SCP chapters.
Yeah, I mean, it's also because, like, it's just a sign doing things. Like, it's not really, like,
Yeah.
it's not like there's any, like, crazy motive. It just kind of got out and it started doing shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, which, to be fair, is in line with the actual SCP article.
Yeah, yeah. I'll put that. I'll put that right here. I'll put it above like Otherworld. I'd say that was better. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just keep it there. We can change it later if we want to.
And
Siren
now we got
Head. Yeah.
Siren Head.
Yeah, this is the chapter where no one believed them until it showed up again. They don't believe me, bro. I heard
This
it.
is the this is the chapter people in real life don't believe exists when I tell them there's a Siren Head chapter.
I mean, I only know because I read it. And it's
Yeah,
publicly available online. And
I was able to like confirm that the creator of Siren Head saw the chapter, which I still think is insane.
oh, that's cool. I mean, do we know what he thought about it or no?
They said I have a friend who's friends with the creator, and he said that he
Oh.
was extremely excited to see that a manga got to his work, and that I had to credit him because the original didn't.
Damn, that sucks. I mean, I know that there's like been a bunch of Siren Head content. I knew about Siren Head before like a lot of other SCPs. It's not even SCP, right? Is he an SCP?
No,
Okay,
he
it's just
is
an
an
existence.
original character.
Oh my bad. I didn't think it was. I thought it was an SCP. But I mean, he'd probably be. He would fit well in probably SCP stuff for sure. But
Yeah, he gets mistaken as one for a lot.
yeah,
But
that's what I thought. Yeah.
he is just like one artist's original character that
Okay.
ended up going viral because
Yeah.
the
Yeah, there's so much Siren Head content. Like I was already aware of Siren Head for like a while, bro. But yeah, Siren Head. That chapter was pretty interesting because it's like another like interesting like thing that I knew about that they just popped in here, bro. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
really like the Siren Head chapter.
Oh yeah, because it's also like it was very creepy because like everyone's like, oh, shut the hell up, Satoshi. What the hell are you talking about? And Satoshi's
Yeah,
just getting haunted by this thing, bro.
Yeah, and they have to go kill it, or Satoshi will never recover.
Yeah, true. I'll toss this.
I-
What were you thinking? I think
I vote A for this.
I'd agree. I'd agree. Like it was either like low A or like mid to high B for sure. I'll go with that. Yeah, it's just like another very interesting chapter just out of nowhere because he just like this author literally like just doing shit whatever he wants pretty much. So that's why I like it. I
Yeah,
like
that's
it.
kind of how the series goes.
It's a very unique series.
Yeah.
For like all the like crazy shit I'd be doing sometimes. Which one was this? I thought. It's summer
that
activities.
is-
Summer activities. It's the first part of summer. The summer like stuff. I think.
I'm gonna be bold. This might be our first F.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Summer activities was the one where like he was just going around trying to do shit for summer, and then he was like, "Oh my god, we're looping,"
Yeah.
and then the next chapter was like continuing that shit. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, they only filmed the video of the activities. They don't film the loop happening. They're just filming the same video over and over.
Yeah, and then Black's like,
and it's not even a good video.
Yeah, because it was like one of Satoshi's video like type of videos, huh? Like it was like he
It was
had the
Satoshi's
idea. Yeah, and then when Black got to be like, okay, bet I got the stuff. Let's go. And he's just, like started filming all day, every day, bro. So I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd agree. It's kind of like the concept, like understandable. It's a summer vacation, you're chilling, and then you just like I feel like the overarching arc is better than this chapter for sure. Yeah. I say
the
F.
overall plot of Endless Summer is higher than what they were actually filming.
Like the first chapter of the Endless Summer arc was significantly like just not it because obviously first part of it you don't know what the hell's going on. So
you have to set it up.
Yeah,
but then it starts.
Yeah, it's like whoa, ramping up like crazy.
But before we get to the next parts of Endless Summer, we have Tyra, who with my translator who helps me out. We nicknamed him Kid Named Equality because his name is Equality.
Interesting. I'm trying to remember what they did in this chapter, bro. The part where they at.
They tried to make everything even, and so Tyra went a little bit power hungry and started making himself equal to random things so he'd be better than everyone else.
Oh yeah. I think that's probably a DT.
Yeah, even if we found his name extremely funny,
Yeah.
this was just kind of not a great video.
Yeah, it was kind of like another kid like, you know, on a power trip because they can. Because just
Yeah,
Black just lets it
Satoshi
happen.
the videos with Satoshi's classmates are among the weakest ones, but I feel like they're kind of necessary to keep the series fresh.
Yeah, cuz it's like they keep introducing like a new character, which is like, okay, good. We're probably not gonna see him again, but it's like, you know, for the chapter, fine. I like I'm
Yeah.
perfectly fine with that. Cause like we didn't
Well,
know who the fuck was Abare was, and then he got fucking mind block crap.
well, the the reason we didn't know who Abare was is because he's not in Satoshi's class. He's in the next
Yeah,
one.
he's just like a bully, bro. He just shows up like, what's good? I'm a bully you
It's
specifically.
Watch Snatcher Abare.
It's like it's funny. He just shows up and, you know, bullies these kids, and then proceeds to like, you know, try to blow up the town. Or technically, he
Well,
doesn't blow up the town. Black does.
yeah,
Black's
Black's
like
the
send
one who
everything.
strapped all the explosives
Yeah,
to that robot.
yeah, Black was like, we're gonna send a mecha at it, and then there was fucking TNT on the back of it. But yeah, that was okay. Yeah, Abari was trying to like, you know, give me all your lunch money type. That was his type of bullying, bro. Give me all your lunch money. But
Yeah.
Tyra, man, I couldn't even remember half of the thing they did in the chapter, bro. To be honest, but you know, back to better chapter. The worst
Yeah.
summer ever. This is the one.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, that is Endless Summer Part 2.
Yeah, this is the
The
second one.
worst summer ever, where Black
Yeah.
makes the worst summer ever.
Yeah, where he literally blows the town again. He again, by the way.
Well,
After they figure out that they're looping.
well, he
for sure.
blows it up, but he also ruins every child's individual summer
Oh, yeah.
vacations.
Yeah, cause like let's do that, bro. Black
He
just
like goes around, he like sprays fire on the ice cream stall. He
Yeah.
like freezes over the pool.
Mhm. that Black is he's just a mean guy, bro. He's a mean individual, bro. When he wants to be, he's just like a mean person. But this is significantly better
Yeah.
than summer activities. I'm trying to think.
I'm gonna say C because I think the one with the time traveler
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
in A.
Yeah. Which the next one is the time traveler busted, which is this guy. But yeah,
Yes.
the worst summer ever. Yeah, cause it's just like this one was just Black, just being the worst. I don't say worst he can be, but like just being a bad guy. This pisses people. Not pisses me off. Just
Yeah.
like being an annoying guy. You know how he would do things if he wasn't
He's
just like, you know.
being a demon.
Yeah, he's being a demon, getting his views up, even though he doesn't have to. Just like yeah. Like this is like he's ruining everybody for
to
a
be
purpose.
fair, half his videos do end up in him having to save the town or the earth in some way.
True, very true. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, like this, like I do remember it, like the ruining the whatchamacallit, the summer was on purpose. Like I do remember that it was on purpose because the time traveler was like, no, stop, I need your happy memory. I need your happy summer memories, bro.
Yeah, because he goes back and he's harvesting the fun the children are having.
Yeah, that's a very interesting one. Cause like I still don't even know what the hell he was gonna eventually deal with that. To be honest, I'm trying to remember.
He was gonna sell it.
Oh yeah, it's just like sell all your information. Sell all your.
He was gonna sell the time and get rich.
Interesting. And then he just like loses to this random demon guy that just happens to be here. Yeah, like again, it's just Black just happens to be here, which is hilarious. He just happens to be like, you know, just chilling with this random child, you know, just making videos and at his mostly
and
his
he
expense.
happens to notice, holy shit, we're in a time loop.
Oh yeah, we're in a time. Like you didn't. He's like, yo, Satoshi, you didn't fucking know, man. Like, duh. Like like he out here expect like Satoshi to know all this shit. Like he's not like 10. He's not like 10 years old and kind of dumb. He's like, yeah, this eating 3 bowls.
All his tests.
Yeah, eating this 3 bowls of rice will definitely be a good video. Mukbang challenge, bro. I guess it would be for 10.
Jokes are included.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, time traveler busted. This is when, you know, obviously Black shuts him down. Finally finishes him off. And then the stop breaks the loop. I feel like this was like a really good conclusion to that trilogy there. I do think so.
Yeah.
Where do we put it though? I feel like it obviously has to be a B because I feel like it's above obviously the worst summer ever. Thinking
We have to consider he does kill the guy.
True, he does commit genuine murder in this chapter.
He does kill the guy.
Yeah, he does commit. Actually, no, I can move this up. I can move this up. Shy Guy definitely got to be moved up. Yeah, I believe that. Okay. Okay, we got. I'm thinking. I'm basing it on what else is in B, because it's just like we got the pilot, which I do think this is above the pilot, but is it above Shirato? Oh, this like
I don't think it's above Shirato,
fake miracles
honestly.
episode 2. Yeah, I don't think it's above it. Unfortunately, good chapter.
I do think it should stay in B because I think our next one should be the next day.
Oh yeah, Vanilla. Great chapter.
Yeah, Vanilla.
Great chapter for sure.
Eats all of Japan.
Yes, sir. Great chapter. Great new character addition because it's just a cool little girl just like food. You know, cool chapter. Yeah, it's just like, it's really just a cute chapter. It just like showed up, cute chapter, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very.
It was the chapter that announced the further serialization of the series, so
nice.
It had to be cut a little short so he could actually announce that it was being serialized at the end.
Yeah, I gotta do a short one. Eats whole Japan. Guys, we're continuing. I like how he does the one where like someone eats all of Japan and then it's just like, yeah, we're continuing. It's like, where's Japan?
And
where's Japan?
Yeah. And then at the end, all the comments are like, "Oh, but she's so cute. Let's forgive her."
Yeah, it's like, oh, she committed like, you know, I don't want to say mass genocide because we don't know if she actually ate people, but she might have eaten people.
I don't think she ate the people because the devil tool couldn't do that to people.
True. But it's like,
she just ate everything else.
Yeah, like, what would literally eating all of Japan even consist of as crime wise? What the hell would that be? Would that just be terrorism? Like, I don't really know. Like, it's like, what the hell? Like, there's never been anything like that crime-wise.
We'll never know because they all forgave her.
Yeah, deadass. Like, eats all of Japan. Crime-free. But yeah, that's
even all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wait. Does that mean she technically ate like Kisaragi Station? I just thought about
no,
this.
because Kisaragi Station is in another world.
Okay, but okay.
It's in another dimension.
I see. I was like, okay, that wouldn't make any sense because, like, you know, Akane's still just like chilling, or yeah. So interesting. But yeah, she just like ate all of Japan, chilling. No environmental damage, right? I mean, because the tool is just gonna reset it, so makes sense. Not the actual last one because I kind of forgot I forgot a couple. It's the big panda guy.
No, I just realized we're ending on a very underwhelming one with Yuto.
I don't even think this is the last one because we got like the breaking the wall or whatever. I kind of forgot to put that one up there.
Oh yeah, we have.
Yeah, we have one more.
We have to put breaking the wall somewhere.
Yeah. Do you want? I'll just go grab those real quick. I'm a pause. Yep. Definitely didn't forget nothing. Nope. Wouldn't do that. But Yuta.
Yuto.
Yuto, yeah, I thought it was Yuta, but honestly, God complex kid.
Yuta's a weak one.
Yeah, weak. Like we said before, or like you said, most of his classmates are kind of just like have some weak chapters. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because like, what else are you supposed to do with half of them?
Well, every school life comedy needs the nerd characters, so they had to put them in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's also like, you know, like with his classmates, overall, like, there's not much you can do with these characters because it's just like they're just kind of like gonna fall back into obscurity eventually. So especially when you do stuff like yeah, like they're just not gonna become like more forgettable, especially if you do more stuff like Shy Guy, Siren Head, Akane, the one that I'm talking about, the time
Minecraft.
Literally, yeah, it's like they're gonna become more obscure when you do stuff like that. Like, it's kind of hard to, like, you know, balance all the characters like that. You can't give them all a good chapter. It's not possible, bro. You can't give them all a good chapter. But we're gonna combine the last one into like one big one, right? Because it's one big video, right?
Yes,
breaking
because
the
this is
wall.
technically one video across the whole
Yeah,
arc.
this is like the not training arc, the tournament arc to get their one
Yeah,
wish.
the Cross World Champion tournament.
The cross dimensional. Now, great, actually, fire. I did like these chapters. I did like them. Like this whole
Yeah.
video was crazy. Like
This is
yeah,
the arc that was releasing when I first got into the series, and
yeah,
it was a great one to join in on.
yeah. Glad I got here because it was fire, bro. Glad you translated because it was fire. Cause like yeah, it's like this is like not Goku.
I think this is us. I think this is our other us.
I highly agree because like we got not Goku. Who do we want to say like the not isekai? Like who would be the not isekai guy? Who was his reference to? Do we know? Or is this a generic guy?
I guess like. I was about to say something. I forgot what the series is called.
Damn, what the hell? I'm trying to remember.
It was. There's so many isekais nowadays.
I'm trying to remember, like,
I just forgot what it was.
Because there's like a bunch
like...
of one. The bunch of because like it could be honestly be anything. So
yeah, like I think you said specifically like this could be a real series.
Oh yeah, it really could be. It really like because it was just like one of them like like decently long series names,
Yeah, it was like in another world I was reincarnated as a max level hero.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Cause like
I imagine there's even more light novels with that name.
Oh no, 100%. Cause like, what is it? It's like those plus like like manhwas do that too. It's like, my god.
Yeah.
Like there's probably something with that title. I don't think I found anything because I think I tried to look it up, but I don't think I found anything with that title. But it's like, there is definitely a like series that are just that for sure. Which
there's got to be like a character that is just Asahi, and he's the protagonist.
I mean, I think there definitely. I think there is like an isekai.
Glasses.
I think there is an isekai character that's named Asahi, but I don't know if he was like black hair glasses. I don't think so. I don't remember because I remember there was like somebody that named that before, but yeah, it's a bunch of like very quote unquote not this character, by the way. Characters coming in the fight, and then we had like are the people that we know, like Akane and Black, because Black obviously had to participate. He had to fight these guys.
Yeah.
We had what was the big robot that got immediately taken out because there's too many people? That was like Ultron, right? Or Ultraman.
Allgain.
Oh yeah, Allgain. That was like the
Allgain.
Yeah, I'm trying to like
the Ultraman.
Ultraman, yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Allgain was Ultraman, and fuck, I have to go check.
Wasn't it like a big it was a big mecha like it was like a fucking, trying to remember like the anime's names, bro. The Gundam type of character, right?
The mecha was Big Max, and the old one of them was Big Max, one of them was Allgain.
Yeah.
I have to check which one's
I just know like the big tall one was All Max. I think the big tall one was All Max, and the other one was like or like big. I honestly me forgetting, bro. But like crazy characters that were totally not what they were. Totally not this character. Go ahead, yes.
Ultraman is Big Max, and Allgain is Gundam.
Yeah.
I just checked.
And I'm assuming like like whatever one is like that one's like basically like a Gundam. I wouldn't say rip, but like like riff, like compares. Because there's a bunch of mechas you could take and be like, this is the reference of it. Because like you can't even say like, oh, it's a Gundam character, because it's just like, oh, there's that one, but there's also this mecha series and that mecha series.
The idea of like a robot space war is something that a lot of properties use. Yeah, so like, you can't really tie it down to which one.
Like, cause like you can't
not
just
like with Big Max, who's just Ultraman.
Yeah, it's just like we gotta put him in there. You gotta had to put like Ultraman in there at some point,
Or Goku.
Yeah, not Goku.
Yichibang.
Oh yeah. It's just a bunch of characters. Definitely not the other character that is real. But yeah, that was funny. It's like all that just for it to be some scheme to make some some ultra life form, some super being, the perfect life form. There we go. Cell, perfect cell.
Yeah.
That was
perfect panda.
Yeah, perfect panda, not perfect cell. But yeah, perfect. Like really great. Like just arc right there. I like. it's just like, you know, one of the just like other, you know, arcs in there that's just like, you know, multiple chapters long, which, you know, I still gotta read the next one. Yay.
Yeah.
But this
I
hopefully
literally I couldn't even put the videos for BT out of context in the list
Yeah.
because it would spoil the entirety of BT.
bro. So does he make multiple videos in that one, or just one big one?
He makes multiple videos,
Okay.
but the final one he makes would spoil the entire arc.
Damn.
So.
All right. I'll have to get to that soon. But I just know it's gonna be. Is it good? I'll ask. Is it good? Like, was BT good?
It is. I didn't like it before I started working on it, but when I started working on it, I'm like, okay, it's one of those arcs that's so insane that it's good.
Okay.
It's on breaking the wall levels of insane.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, I can't wait to check that out. Anything you'd like to change on this? Move around.
I think that's pretty good as it is.
Okay.
Episode 0 and Breaking the Wall definitely S tier.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because like the origin of Black and YouTube, I guess, yeah, the origin of YouTube, and obviously breaking the
literal
wall.
death of the
Yeah, the literal death of the universe. Also death of you know, a literal author on panel. Get that guy out of here.
Rip in peace, Kisichi.
Yep. It's absolute, like, you know, insanity the series is, bro. And also like I'm assuming he's also his artist, right? He does the story and the art, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he goes from like stuff like this, like like the character design, and then like goes like ultra insane with the art. It's like, wait, calm down, bro. We get it, bro. You're crazy. He just drops like one like ultra insane chapter, or like a panel per chapter, and be like, I could do it. I could go crazy. You forgot, didn't you?
Yeah, there's a reason I
No way.
There's a reason I call this Kisichi's Wild Ride.
Yeah, makes sense, because he just be doing whatever he want with his art style, because he just be like, oh my god, regular shit, and then just boom. I forgot which chapter it was, but it was like the one that had like that super mecha on it. I don't know. It was like when Cameron turned into that super mecha. It was just like, why?
Oh yeah, that was Siren Head.
Yeah, it was Siren Head. It was just like super mecha, and it's like, why? What happened to the art style? What do you do? I remember like, yeah, it's like just because, bro, just because. Yeah, that was. He's just like that, bro. He's a real good artist, bro. He's versatile, bro. But I think the list is good from what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. So I think, yeah, I guess we can wrap this up. Well, I appreciate you being here, Jane, to do this with me, because, you know, I did suggest it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suggested it randomly, and you're like, okay. Yeah. We can do it.
Because it did sound fun.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, cause we got some up here. I mean, I guess we got to come back to do BT when I finish that, huh? We can add it to the list. Either BT or more couple
wait for you
chapters.
to
Yeah.
see the last chapter of that.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta sit there for an hour, and this is basically gonna be damn near as long as this video, which is an hour.
Oh yeah.
It didn't feel like an hour, but it is an hour. But yeah, I mean,
It didn't.
I'd say yeah, good. I'll make sure to be linking Jane below. Obviously, you can go check out Ore Scans, right?
Orechan scans.
Yeah, Orechan, yeah.
Scans on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, you can go check that out if you want to. Obviously, I'll link Black Channel, the manga decks down there. You should go check that out too if you want to. I mean, we did kind of like technically spoil a lot if you haven't read it.
we did just go over most of it.
Yeah, just forget the last hour of the video, and then you'll be good. Anyway,
Pretend we said nothing.
yeah, just like the video and then go read it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it was later.